What even is nostalgia? Well, the actual definition is a sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations. But a more modern definition would be a time period in which people are tricked into thinking everything was perfect. And this is just completely wrong, and I'll tell you how these AAA studios are using this against you.
Am I really gonna defile this grave for money?
All the time on my feed, I see these posts of edits and games and things that remind me of the good old days, like old Minecraft with friends or OG Fortnite. No, not the game mode that was released earlier this year, but the actual thing. These posts suck and I hate them, but it's not because I don't love reminiscing over the past, because I really do. Growing up playing games and having no microtransactions in gaming was really ahead of its time, and if I knew how bad it would get, I definitely would have appreciated that big companies aren't trying to milk every ounce of money they can get out of you. Unlike today, where almost every popular title in existence has some sort of battle pass, which adds nothing to the core game except for you spending more and more time trying to unlock everything in the battle pass. But for free titles, that is pretty much the only way to monetize your game, understandably. But why do I hate these posts that bring me back to a time when I was happy? You are completely lying to yourself if you think that these times were perfect, when in reality they were far from it. I mean, actually put yourself in these situations that you think of, and you'll soon realize that you actually did have issues. It's just that these issues now, looking back, don't matter at all. If you're saying that 2016 was the best year in gaming or the best year of my life and it will never get better than that, then you are just straight up delusional. It's like that one guy who never left his hometown or still goes to the high school football games.
It's like riding a bike, man, you never lose it. R.I.P. Riley. Yeah. He didn't die, he just went off to college, so smells just like it used to. Riley is pussy. That's what that stands for. Yo, paper chasing, because I'm always chasing that pape. Dude, it's not a pyramid scheme, it's called multi-level marketing. Dude, the nostalgia is just flooding back.
Stop living in the past. Of course it's Bro, my chair is so squeaky, it's so hard to do. Of course, it's great to look back on the past and remember the good times, but please stop saying that your life peaked in 2016. The problems that you had that you thought mattered so much just ended up not mattering at all. You did have issues. That time period that you're thinking of had problems, and you had issues that you thought were the end of the world, but they just ended up not mattering at all. Your perception of this time period or game or whatever it is skewed because your brain literally won't let you remember what also came with living at that certain time. However old you were, a kid or whatever, there's pros and cons to every situation. So have a little respect for yourself and stop saying that you peaked in 2019, dude. 2019 you peaked, bro? You know how many things were wrong in 2019? So many things. And with gaming, it's so powerful that these companies just use it against you. Alright guys, this quarter we lost a shit ton of players. How do we bring them back? Go. Let's add Peter Griffin. Oh wait, he's actually in Fortnite. Why is he in Fortnite? I have an idea. Let's just fix nothing about the game and bring back OG Fortnite game mode, because that's what people actually want. They just want OG Fortnite. But let's not give them that. Let's just give them a worse version of it and then just dangle it in front of their faces like, oh, remember this? Remember when you had so much fun with your friends? But it's not actually going to be like that, but we're going to act like it is. People will buy skins that they're not going to use in a month after we take it away, and then yeah, they literally just got baited. And this business decision led Epic Games to make a shit ton of money, a quadrillion amount. Dude, I don't even want to know how much money they made off that shit. I'm not saying the OG Fortnite game mode was a bad game mode or that it wasn't fun, you know, it was still fun, but it just wasn't the same because the same problems that I still have with Fortnite exist. So it's not OG is not the reason I stopped playing the game. I stopped playing the game because of these reasons. So it just led to people hopping on, realizing why they stopped playing, and then getting off the game. Like, you actually just got baited into paying more money for a game that you stopped playing. Like, if you bought something from the item shop during that time period, you're a dumbass. But if you already like the current state of Fortnite and then you bought something, I'm not calling you a dumbass. But if you literally just got on for the OG Fortnite event, bought something, and then never played it again, bro, you just got baited. And our great friends over at Treyarch saw the success not an amount of players, the amount of money Epic made, obviously, and thought, why don't we try to do this? Because again, these companies don't care about you. Anyways, they saw the success OG Fortnite had, thought they could bring back the OG Warzone map. Let's go, guys. We're gonna ignore all the issues with Call of Duty and just can release the OG map because Fortnite did it and they made a ton of money. These studios, it all just comes back every single time to how much money can we make. They don't care about the game. They don't. Nobody cares. You know why no one cares over at Treyarch, over at Epic Games? Because everyone just buys it anyways. Epic's actually not that bad. I'm being dramatic, but it really just makes me upset that they really think that you're that dumb, that you're gonna buy the game just because they say OG map. But Twan, Warzone is free. Then they're gonna say, oh, but you can import your classes from Modern Warfare 3, and look at that disaster. Then you buy Modern Warfare 3 because you need it to be competitive, or else you're not gonna get your custom classes, and that's why I don't play Warzone. Really is like dangling candy in front of a baby, but you know they're never getting that candy, and you are literally falling for it. If you love spending money on these microtransactions, go ahead. I can't stop you. If you just want to buy the new Call of Duty every year, go ahead. Every video I make, I swear to God, just comes back to me shitting on AAA companies. But I feel that every single person that buys these games and then complains about how bad they are, why are you buying the game? It's a simple solution. Just stop buying the game. Just need to move on. And a lot of people just refuse to move on. You have to realize that the state of the game that you loved and enjoyed, it's never coming back. Online updating game that you enjoyed and now strongly dislike, it's not going back to the state it was. They're not going to reverse the update, or they're not going to update the game ever again. You can make so many memories on other games, and yet you refuse to play other games. They're the same people that say gaming is boring, or why are games so boring now? It's because you're not looking. 2023 was the best year for gaming ever. There were a lot of bad games released. There are also so many great ones. I just absolutely hate the 2019 was the peak for me, bro. Had this and that, this and that, this. How about you try living in the present for once in your life and realize that every year eventually becomes nostalgic. 2023 is going to become nostalgic, and so will every single year after that. It's great to look back on memories with your friends, but don't let yourself go because of it. It's easy to become a victim to this nostalgia mindset, and nothing is ever going to be great again. But if you just look in front of you and enjoy the present, you'll really just enjoy life more. Are you really gonna accept the fact that you peaked in 2019 and 2020? Why not try and do something about it? Especially with games, because GTA 6 is about to come out and you're crying about 2019, bro. Come on. The next coming years are going to be the greatest in entertainment and technology the world has ever seen. Why don't we try to get more excited about the future than reminisce over the past? Wouldn't that be a better use of your time? But a common problem I see with a lot of people playing games is that they have no one to play with. If that's the case for you, I think you should go watch my last video, as I think it would be pretty helpful for you. Subscribe.